Well, Mark, it's really an afternoon to forget in the end. Ends 4-1 here against Welling. What are your initial thoughts of the 90 minutes?
If you take the first 20 minutes out of it, where we started well, scored the goal, had a great chance to make it 2-0. After that, Welling deserved to win. They ran harder, ran faster, jumped higher, tackled harder, did everything better than us up until the last 10-15 minutes when we changed the shape. But this can happen. You look, Stockport set the record for league wins in League Two. They lose at Newport, who were struggling. Mansfield unbeaten all season. Go to Swindon, lose. Swindon have lost 6-7 on the trot. It's football, and it's important that we don't get too down. And I know everybody will be really down in the dumps, and it's fine, but we have to take stock of where we are. It's 19, 20 games gone. Players have been magnificent. And we've got to support them now, stick by them, and be ready to go again.
Yeah, of course, you left Reece Murphy on the bench this afternoon. You had Sonny Cox up top leading the line. I mean, to start with, it looked like it was going well. I mean, you get the early goal with Jordan Young, so you must be happy with that, how that sort of started there.
Of course, yeah. I mean, Murph's played 100 minutes on Tuesday. He's had an injection in his knee last week, and he's had a bit fluid, and I promised him when he came that I'd look after him and make sure that he got more game time by not playing him every minute of every game. And the idea today was always for half an hour. Came on for him is a tap in, but he's allowed to miss. He's top scorer, he's allowed to miss. So like I say, it's easy for us to lambast the players. But they've been brilliant. What a start to the season. We've got to go again now. We have to take stock, dust ourselves down, everybody, and go again.
I mean, this league is such an unusual league. There's some unusual results that come along and can bite you. I mean, is it a case of just making sure you don't get stuck in a rut almost, to try and not get stuck in a string of...
Yeah, it's not now. It's about how we bounce back. We fell over. It's about how we stand up and react. They had a centre forward today. If he plays like that every week, then he's a championship player. But he hasn't played like that every week. And if he does, like I say, he's far too good for the level. So we've caught him on a really bad day. Of course, we have to be better. I could have picked a different team, I could have picked different tactics, but it just wasn't our day. Sometimes you have to give the opposition immense credit and say they deserved to win, and they did.
Yeah, I mean, what was said in the dressing room at the end, obviously it's a real sort of gut puncher, I suppose, for the players who have had such an enjoyable start to the season, and this happens.
Well, in life and in football, very rarely you get everything your own way, and there's going to be ups, downs, bumps in the road, and today was one of them, and it's about how we respond. So I can go and I can scream and shout at the players, tell them how crap they are, and totally destroy them. But I think the best way for us is to take a breath. They understand that they've been outrun, which is a travesty, and they've been outfought, and they have to understand that. And then it's about how individually we respond, collectively, individually, and we've got a free hit next week at Wrexham. We can go and play with no pressure and see what happens.
Just finally, a message for the supporters. I mean, they've put in some miles this week, and we'll do many more in the coming weeks. I mean, they'll be devastated this evening.
Of course, as we all are. Our supporters over 10 years, apart from one season, have been near the bottom of the league every year, or fighting to get away from the bottom of the league. And this year, they've won lots of games, so then it becomes a divine right that we have to win every week by so many goals. But that's just not life. And I think when they take, of course they're going to be angry today. I fully understand that, I am. But they've been magnificent all season. I would just ask them to stick with the players, because we'll serve up some more memorable days for them.
Brilliant, thanks Mark.
Thank you very much.